Great Britain are moving up, not letting them have any space to move whatsoever. Our forwards, of course, are much smaller. Oh, a bad bit of drop ball, and it's the big fella for Great Britain, Gill, who's pounced on that. He'll get up, play it back to Bredmore. He's offloaded it to Medley, but Medley's been brought to ground. Gets up, plays it back to Bedmore. Bedmore off to Gill. Gill's doing a lot of work here in this game, but he's been nicely brought to ground there. Gets up, plays it back. Let's see what the Lions are going to do. A little bit of a run around there. Lovely offload there to Hanley. Hanley offloads it to Gary Schofield, and Gary Schofield's found the gap, and wonderful try there. Nice bit of lead-up work. It's the forwards here for Great Britain. Big number 10, Brian Case, trying to gain ground. Gets up, plays it back, and Ward, there he goes. He's made a few yards, but he's been nicely brought to ground by the smaller Kummel opponents. And there was a lovely offload to Medley, and Medley's going in there, no problems at all. Found the gap and over the line. They're making it look so easy at this point in time in the game. Not a well-placed scrum, and referee Greg McCullum is having a few words out there to the big forwards. The ball's in, and it's been won against the head, and it's Great Britain in possession. Phil Ford, but he's been brought to ground. Gets up, plays it back to skipper Hanley. Hanley feeds it out. It's the big bloke Gregory in possession. He's got rid of it, and here it is, no problems at all. Henderson Gill over in the corner for a well-earned try. Papua New Guinea, feed and loose head. See what Tony Keeler can do in conjunction with his hooker, Matt Millo. The ball's in, and it's a Kummel win. All those English lines were offside in that scrum. Here we go, it's the forwards, the Papua New Guinea forwards, trying to make some grounds. Matthias Combra there, but nowhere to go. And here we see a run by Howder. Howder offloads to Matt Millo, but where's the rest of the Papua New Guinea forwards? No one there with him. Matt Millo has been brought to ground there. Wonderful run there. Henley wrapped him up, but boy, where's these Papua New Guinea backup players? Oh, almost an intercept there by the Great Britain lines. Tony Keeler in possession, 6 to go. And he's been brought to ground about 12 metres short of the Great Britain lines side. And there, Tony Keeler's hung one nicely on Bredmore and lobbed him on his back. Papua New Guinea in attack. Tony Keeler out to Hiley, and Mayer inside, and Balnamapo, oh, and he's gone without it. And Ward there, he's been nicely tackled, got a bit of a facelift in the process. Bit of a run around here. Hanley in possession of the ball. He stepped right through. Oh, and he's flicked the ball up nicely, but Diary Kovai there to rip it in. Here's a two-on-one play. Oh, lovely bit of movement. Here's should be a try for the Kummels, and it's the pacey little bad bit of play there. He wasn't expecting the winger to come in and nail him. He was looking at the Englishman coming from his left. Tony Keeler, what's Tony going to do? He flicks it back inside to Combra, but Combra's got nowhere to go either. He gets up, plays it back to Matt Millo, onto Tony Keeler. Tony Keeler's lobbed a lollipop pass there, and Dari Kovai. Oh, lovely bit of work there. You can see the professionalism that this lad's picked up. Gregory throws that ball in. Out it comes, and it's Gill in possession, and he's still running with it, but he's been brought down 22 metres, or about 25 metres short of the Kummel's line. And there's the kick through by Gregory, and it is I think that has got to be a try there. Tony Keeler tried to dive on that ball and mistimed it. And it's Bredmere who brings the ball back into play. And Dixon there putting in a big one, but he's been brought down 10 metres short of the line. Gets up, plays it back. And what are the Lions doing with it now? They're throwing this ball around very well. Dixon there, but he's got nowhere to go. He's been brought down. He'll get up, play it back to Bredmere. Bredmere's going to go himself, but he's been tackled around the bootlaces by Tony Keeler. Gets up, plays it back to Gregory. Gregory offloads it to Ward, and Ward throws it inside to Schofield, and Schofield's over. The ball's in, and it's a Krummel win. Young Tony Keeler trying to do something. He runs straight into Captain Hanley, and he's been brought to ground. Oh, it's a knockback, and silly passing there by the Krummels, and it's Paul Dixon in possession. He's standing up, trying to get the pass away, but nowhere there. He gets up, plays it back to Gill, and Kepi Sires got straight on top of Gill. Gill will get back, play it back to Schofield. Schofield on to Gregory. Gregory on to Medley, but Medley's dropped that ball, so it's a knock-on. And these Englishmen are complaining. There's nothing to complain about. The knock-on's a knock-on, and that's the way McCullum called it, and that's the way it's going to be. It'll be a Krummel feed and a Krummel loose head. The ball goes in, and it's a Krummel win, and little Tony Keeler there trying to make a bit of ground himself. Gets up, plays it back to Darius Hiley. Darius Hiley making 2 or 3 metres, but he's been brought to ground. He gets up, play it back to Matt Millo. Matt Millo onto Combra. Combra onto Balnamapo, but Namapo's been brought down just short of the halfway line. And there it is, the siren blowing for the break, with the scoreboard reading Great Britain Krummels 28, Papua New Guinea on 6. And the Krummels, with the wind at their back, will want to make the most of it if they want to get back into this game. The scoreline is 28 points to 6 in the favour of the British Lions. Papua New Guinea in possession. And it's the little centre there, Maya Murray, who's tried to make a bit of ground, but nowhere to go. Gets up, plays back to Kepi Sire, onto Tony Keeler. Combra there, he throws it back to the Isaac Ropp, but Isaac Ropp's got nowhere to go, and there's a little bit of a scuffle, and who was it on his back there? It's Paul Dixon on his back there. I don't know what's happened. It's resulted anyway in a penalty for Great Britain. 19 metres out from the Krummel line. Gets up, plays it back. Here's a nice backline movement by the Lions. Big overlap here, but it's Kepi Sire who's fouled that one up. Should have been a try there, but Dixon held that ball far too long. Kepi Sire wrapped him up, and now it's Darius Hiley in possession for the Krummels, and it's Namapo. And he's off down the sideline, being chased and well brought down there. A copybook tackle by Hanley. So we'll see a scrum 12 metres out from the Lions goal. Tony Keeler to feed. It's a Krummel win. Darius Covey in possession. He offloads it nicely there to Arnold Correnti, and Arnold Correnti's gone right through the British lines. Put the ball straight under the sticks there, right on the quarter line, inside the Great Britain territory. Michael Matt Millo takes the tap, and he's going himself. And he's still going. And he's been brought to ground 11 metres short of the line. He'll get up, play it back to Matthias Combra. Combra onto Keeler. Keeler onto Hiley. Hiley onto Dari Covey, and Covey's through, and here's a try in the corner. Lovely try. Once again, the professionalism that this young lad has learnt with his couple of years in North Sydney. It'll be a scrum on the quarter line with Tony Keeler to feed, and the Krummels with the loose head. The ball's in, a Krummel win, and Correnti, he's trying to find the gap. Nicely backed up there by Darius Hiley. Darius Hiley's going for the line. but he's been brought down there, and a lovely tackle by Gill. He'll get up, play the ball back to Matt Miller. Matt Miller want to Bomb, and Bomb has stepped through the Great Britain forwards, and he's grounded the ball just to the left of the post. So it's a Cummal ball, and it's gone right through, but referee Roberts, Greg McCullum has let it go, and it's the Great Britain having no problems here going in for the easiest of tries. Andy Gregory to take the tap. There's the tap. He throws it inside to Ward, and what's Ward doing? Looking around for support. No support there. He's been brought to ground 10 metres inside the Cummal area. Gets up, plays it back, and here's Big Dixon trying to make a run, but he's been brought to ground. Gets up. Well, Great Britain have reversed the play, and here's a big overlap here. Oh, they're running at will here. They're making it look so easy, and it's Henderson Gill going over for a lovely try. Big grin on his face, and it'll be Matt Miller to take this tap. Feeds it out to Tony Curler. They're going to do something here. Balnamapo trying to do something. He's trying to step through, but the Lions are there to stop his progress. What can the Cummels do in the closing stages of this game? Gideon Haudakuru trying to do something there, but he offloads to Matt Miller, and Matt Miller can't hold that ball, and he's knocked it on. Tony Curler dived on the loose ball over the line, but far too late. Michael Matt Miller had knocked that ball on, so once again we've got a scrum just outside the Great Britain line, and it will be a Great Britain feed and loose head. Andy Gregory to put the pill in here. It's in, and it's a Great Britain win. Gregory in possession, and he's been brought down without making any headway whatsoever. Gets up, plays it back, and knocked back there, but Great Britain still in possession. They're going to try and run this ball out. Cummels are playing patchy. They look good from time to time, certainly not consistent. And this is their downfall. Bredmere in possession, gets it up, plays it back to Gill. Gill going for a dance around the field here, and there's the siren in the background. The World Cup Test match between Great Britain Lions and the Papua New Guinea Cummels has come to a close, with Great Britain coming out the victors to the tune of 42 points to